It's almost time for action here in Oklahoma City. And as the Thunder arrived earlier on, they appeared to be in no mood to show any mercy tonight. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express, dressed like a pro. From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, the one-and-done draft requirement will be abolished very soon. In the meantime, the G League professional path has been introduced for those looking to come straight out of high school. A salary of $125,000, potential endorsements, and access to NBA development has enticed more than a few to pursue this new avenue. Kevin?
The G League continues to be a great asset for the NBA. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. And it's the Cobra in at the point guard. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Ferguson in at the 3, the small forward. You've seen a lot of teams over your time that have been terrific starting a season, then just fall apart second half of the season.
Have you seen it, Kevin, happen with teams that have really good veteran players? I've seen it with young teams.
Yeah, unravel. I mean, it's painful to watch. None come to mind, but I'm sure you could start to find teams that are 10 wins below from one half of the season to the next half.
And some of that we know. It can happen with injuries to a star player and you just are dismantled. But a lot of times,
like the Pacers with Oladipo.
Yeah.
They were a difference in the last quarter of the season.
It's a great call, Kevin. But a lot of times it happens with young teams because if you get off to such a hot start and it's a bit unexpected, there's going to be a lot more attention on you. And you start to feel like, oh, well, we've arrived. This is easy. We've done this for 35, 40 games. No problem. Well, the league figures you out. And a lot of times young teams that have early success are probably the most susceptible to this lemmings kind of falling off the cliff type of deal.
Just 2 to shoot. A fader. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win. That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Gallinari outside. Over in the corner, Paul gets the three-pointer to fall.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's the Cobra. That 3 off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. Bucket is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Inside, here's the Cobra, and it's good for 2.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Paul. A 24-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Here's Doncic, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Adams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Adams. To the left side wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's been incredible for this team in Oklahoma City to have the type of success and sustained success under general manager Sam Presti, a playoff team in 10 of their 12 seasons in Oklahoma City.
And so he hits both. And Brent, for the Thunder, they have a 500 record or better in the last decade. Only one of 3 teams to do that.
A lot of people don't realize the sustained success that's happened here in Oklahoma. And in the decade, they've had the 2nd best record overall, trailing only San Antonio in that regard. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's the Cobra, defended by Paul. Porzingis can't hit.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Oklahoma City trailing. Now Paul. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul. And the Thunder with the possession here. Adams finds Paul.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Passes to Adams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Bounce pass from Paul. Ring shot on the way. Misses off the right iron.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thunder trailing by 7. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, the Cobra.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Now here's Adams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Here's Adams. Paul outside. Clock is at 3. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. In the dunk by Doncic.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the foul called on the Cobra. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Now here's Adams. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a change here. Nader's checked in. To the inside. Schroeder, and he makes good on the way.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Pass to the Cobra. He trains the quick shot. The Cobra's got 14.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Nader. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Schroeder outside. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Here's the Cobra. Pass to Kleba. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Dallas leading by 13. He lobs it up.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Nobody near Schroeder. Drills the three-pointer. Schroeder's got his second basket.
Well, Schroeder likes to drive first, now establishing the shoot-first confidence. Love watching him rise up immediately after the catch.
Here's the Cobra. Talking about that win against the Lakers. He was a big factor in that game as well.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. It's a 14-point game. To the wing right side. Here's Noel. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And Porzingis, here we go.
How about Kristaps taking a little something out on that rim?
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams, the pass to Schroeder. A three-pointer off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And for Coach Billy Donovan of the Thunder, a lot on the line. In his last year of a 5-year contract with the team, the end result of this team will determine his future with the franchise.
Well, this team has never missed the playoffs under his watch, and the interesting thing with the massive trades that happened in the offseason, how much Billy Donovan gets the opportunity now to teach and coach this group of players.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
Here's the Cobra after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
So it's the Thunder now. The Mavericks making the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Schroeder. Shoots it. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's the Cobra. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Muscala, he's checked in for Adams. Here's the Cobra. Here's Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 8.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
We've got Mike Muscala, Ferguson out there with Gallinari. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Schroeder in at the shooting guard position. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
So creative right there. Paul's fantastic at finding ways to get inside and capitalize, whether it's him or a teammate.
Here's Doncic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's the Cobra. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. 28 points for the Cobra.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
The pass to Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Here's Schroeder following the score by Dallas. Passes it to Gallinari. Looking to end the run, and it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Well, last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
And the way Gallinari stepped up last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now, on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
unselfish play of Chris Paul there. Has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
Pass to the Cobra. Dallas moving it around. Let's go. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And that one, good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Hardaway passes to the Cobra. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Thunder. 3-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 33 points for the Cobra.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here is Gallinari. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Cauley Stein passes to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, and this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 12. From deep. He's off on that one, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's the Cobra. Another 3 for Dallas.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Paul, and there's another one for the Thunder.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And Paul over to help. The pass to the Cobra. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And that's 38 points for the Cobra.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Ferguson kicks to Paul. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Paul. For the 3. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Down low, it's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Hardaway. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Passes it to the Cobra. Baseline try. The shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Gallinari. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's Paul. 14 points for him. Knocks it loose. Pass to Schroeder. There's the pass to Ferguson. 3-pointer on the way. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's the prodigy. Goes back up. Pass to the Cobra. Another 3 for Dallas.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Brent, you know, the moving screen is one of those very difficult judgment calls, isn't it?
It's a tough one, Kevin, but what you look for all the time in replays when you see that call, it's almost like the salsa. I'm looking at the hips and the feet. If the feet are too wide, and Kevin Garnett was the biggest problematic moving screen setter that I ever saw, being 6'11" and spreading out those sticks of his. But if the feet go wider than the shoulder, impossible. And then the hip move as the defender is moving around the screener, just enough of a nudge for him
Little
not to
lean,
be able to catch
yeah,
up.
yes.
Those are the ones where the referees, I think, are most in tune to in order to blow the whistle.
3 on the clock. Here's Gallinari, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Dallas.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster, Kevin? Look it up. It's fact.
And he's good on the second. Well, when Danilo Gallinari came into the NBA, Brent, he was just a catch-and-shoot type player. But he's so much more than that now.
Well, I think with the way the league has changed with the three-point shot and Gallinari's ability to do that, he's gotten a lot smarter about picking his spots when the pump fake can drive in and draw some contact.
Now here's Paul following the miss by Porzingis. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Nader's checked in.
Well, a look at that 2018 Clippers draft pick and Gilgeous-Alexander. His incredible size at the point guard spot makes him one of the more intriguing players from that class.
Here's the Cobra. 43 points in the game. Here's Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable of with his length.
Well, he is just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
He hits both from the stripe. And for the Thunder, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's the teardrop. Nice D from Porzingis.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Paul outside. Buried from 15 feet out. Paul's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and the paint might be his favorite. A career 50% two-point shooter.
Here's Hero. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. No good on the triple. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's the prodigy, and it's Noel with the rebound. Oklahoma City shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Pass to Paul. Here's Nader, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. Nice move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense the last few years. It's been a huge boost for this team. He has always been a great defender, but now he is an important cog on this team in terms of scoring.
Here's the Cobra. He has 45 points. Dallas moving the ball around. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 14.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Paul passes to Nader. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And the pass to Hero. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And Paul over to help. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been...
And so it's Dallas, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They're getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front and the post and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Dallas shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. And it's the Cobra in at the point guard position. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the score by Dallas. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. The league's long-distance Bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you look at Paul. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Porzingis finds Doncic. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Passes it to Ferguson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now here's Paul. He's got 18. He takes the 12-footer and hits. Paul's got 20.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Here's the Cobra, defended by Paul. Over to the wing. Dallas moving it around. And the 3 ball is good. 53 points for the Cobra.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Paul dishes to Gallinari. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
I don't know how you match up sometimes with the long arms and high release of Gallinari. The defense learned their lesson on the drive there.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Paul. He's got 20. Up top, Adams. Kicks to Gallinari. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The Cobra passes to Doncic. Adams brings the double team.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Paul. And Adams kicks to Ferguson. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Pass to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, he buries it. Gallinari's got 4 this quarter.
Smooth looking Jay from Gallo there. That's his game.
That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Thunder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Elbow shot. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. A baseline Jay. Hardaway, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Gallinari passes to Ferguson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Now the pass to Porzingis. And that one, good. He's got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Yo, check Dennis.
They swipe it. Doncic with it. He's got 19. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Mike Muscala is checked in for the Thunder. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The prodigy comes in for Maxi Kleber. Schroeder, right side. And the shot goes down.
Well, at 175 pounds and lanky, Schroeder still has some strength, especially on those tough finishes.
To the paint. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a season.
Here's Nader. No points in the game yet for him. Ferguson kicks it over to Schroeder. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
Schroeder, count that one. Schroeder's got 6 points in the quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Outside Hardaway. Passes it to the Cobra. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Yeah, Cauley Stein can get up there, and the guards know that, so available for an oop at any time.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ferguson, the pass to Muscala. Schroeder outside. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Schroeder, left side, and another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Wide open. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Now the dish to Muscala. Pass to Noel. Down low. Here's Ferguson. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And good. There's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Schroeder kicks to Ferguson. Pass to Muscala. Oklahoma City moving it around. And here is Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ferguson. Nice D from Doncic.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Muscala. From outside, off the mark. Dallas with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The pass to Nader. Pass to Muscala. Fades. And it's in off the backboard. Muscala's got 5 now.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And that one's good. Noel.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Doncic passes to the Cobra. Schroeder comes with the double team. Pick off in midair. .56 seconds left to play here in the third.
Watching Schroeder put the team on his back has been entertaining, and he's scoring at a steady clip.
Doncic outside. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's Noel with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
On the wing, Hardaway. 13 points in the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nader. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the prodigy. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Schroeder looking around. Here's Ferguson. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Dallas, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
You should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up right now. Let's be locked in and focused right now.
Billy Donovan, as you can tell, not too happy, failing to get. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And then for Dallas, Porzingis, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's the Cobra in for Burke. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Hardaway. Oh, Paul in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. They've got Noel. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Gallinari in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pass to Kleber. Here's the Cobra. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Porzingis can't hit.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Gallinari. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Brent, when it comes to moving around in tight quarters without a lot of space, who's the quickest player that you have seen in a half-court set this year?
Still remarkable to watch where it is that Kyrie Irving can get to on the floor in any sort of possession. It's like he could take, 50 dribbles in a phone booth and find a way out of it, spinning around and finding gaps within the defense. But it's not his handle with just the one hand, right, Kevin? It's about he has an idea of after he does the moves around the traffic, when he gets into the basket, multiple.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Now, I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin.
Noel dishes to Paul. Back to Noel. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Paul. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Shoots over Doncic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The power of Steven Adams, able to finish through contact. Plus, he's rewarded with the trip now to the free throw line.
Throw good, Adams.
Well, that's a guy out there in Steven Adams that you just have to pay attention to. Every night he's going to bang around the opposing big guys and be a threat around the rim to score and pick up offensive rebounds.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Thunder. With the floater, and it's good on the layup. Paul's got 22 points. And with Adams on the offensive glass, he is impossible to move.
Well, that's a big reason why a couple years ago, Kevin, he grabbed more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds. So you know he's going to live in the paint.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. An even 3-on-3 break. Gallinari inside the three-point line and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the fourth. You know, Brent, how candid can play. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.